Hey everyone, Optimus Wilbur here, and this video is not suitable for children under the age of 13. This is aimed at young collectors and adult collectors. Let's start the video. Welcome everyone back to another Optimus Wilbur reviews, and if you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment, share it amongst your Transformer friends. These help the videos out so much. Today we are looking at Transformers Armada Demolisher, along with his Minicon Blackout. Now this was the fourth figure I got in the Armada series. And again, he is one of my little favourite ones. There is a few issues, and it's regarding the legs, but we'll come to that at the time. But one thing that it got me thinking over the Armada series, apart from a few bots, the Armada series actually stuck very close in the sense of what the Decepticons and Autobots were. Now, if you look at it now, they could really be anything, like cars, etc. Doesn't matter what insignia they've got. But back when, like the original Generation 1, of course you had a few spy changers, but you were looking at the Autobots mostly being likes of cars, trucks, etc. Things you'd see on the road. And then you had the Decepticons, which were military vehicles. And Armada at the start done that, and that's one thing I loved about it. It was just, I just remembered, I was like, yeah, that's right. Until they started introducing Sideways or Wheeljack, you're looking at some of the characters, likes of Demolisher, Cyclonus, of course Megatron, Starscream, that all stuck to that military format. Doesn't mean like so the colours were military, but like so the idea. I mean, if you take Demolisher, it could be like a mobile turret setup, SAM site, whatever you want to call it. And he was a cool looking figure, that was the thing. Moves perfect, still to this day. The issue I've got is to do with the legs. Now, in Transformation, he is meant to sit like this, okay? They're supposed to sit a bit better, but they never have since day one. Never have. But what you can do, if they sat, was you take his Minicon and you could place it in the middle. And there's a button right at the back. And you could send it flying. And that was a cool idea, except if the figure didn't want to sit proper, it was an issue you had. But I liked it. I did like the way the camouflage looked in certain aspects. Like another form of a tank next to Megatron. Having him next to Megatron in like the sense of an off form of like weaponry, like a tank, artillery weapons, etc., SAM sites. I loved that idea with Demolisher. And transformation for him was extremely simple. So before we do that, let's take a look at Blackout. So if I zoom in for him, Blackout's really simple to transform. Flip down the legs, push out the arms, flip this part down, and there you go. Now, the main gimmick for the Minicon was if you put him in this, slide it down, it pushes out this part, which is locked in, and then if you push down again, that released the rockets. I didn't want to get them flying. But the cool thing was it only worked on one side. The other side, however, it just housed the spares, so they just slide out. And that was the gimmick for Demolisher. Very simple and straight to the point. So, transformation for Demolisher. So, if we come to the legs, all you're doing is taking the threads, moving them down, come to here, and flipping them up. Fold this part down and this part down, so you've got like that. Close them up. So you can see starting to take place. Now you want to come to the back bit, flip around the seat. I think it's this way actually again. Yep. So you flip round the seat, and twist it round. So I'm going to actually just lift it up there. So then you have this look. Come to this section, open up, flip down the arms, and flip out the hands. And it was a strange one, his hands were just basically, well, cannons, look. I didn't understand how he could grab anything. And you flipped up his head, and there you go. There is the Demolisher in all his glory. And it's a cool looking bot. It really still is. I like the looks of this bot. It really depends what side you like everything to look at. I mean, you can have it looking like that as the legs, but I prefer it that way. It just looks a lot tidier, in my opinion. Fair enough, he's got these wee stumpy feet, but it looks tidy, and that's what I like. So it's the same idea. If you put the Minicon on, the weapon was meant to come down like this, and that's what happened. But that was really Demolisher's gimmick. He really didn't have a lot to offer in this size. So if you're going to do a size comparison, we'll bring back in Hotshot. And that gives you a good indication of the size of Demolisher next to Hotshot. Cool little figure. I dig him. His Powerlinks model was red. Swapped out that kind of greenish beige colour and swapped it with this red, where this red went in to the beige colour. It was odd. I didn't really like it. I like him looking very military, and that's the way I kept it. But he was unique. I actually really liked him. So let's get Blackout next to him. Let's push him back so you can get to see it was quite a good size Minicon with Demolisher, and I like him. Of course, I think he was recolored in Energon. I don't have that version. So this is the one I've got. On eBay, this version can go okay price, but the Powerlinks and Energon one can go for a little bit more because they're the ones people sought after more. If I ever get them, yes, they'll come to the channel. But this was the fourth guy I bought, and I really still like him. Still a unique take on the character, and I just like the transformation. I like the simplicity of it. A kid could easily use this. So this was where Armada really started to shine. Articulation, head doesn't move. As you see, you've got a waist swivel because of the transformation. Arms go right up and round. You have got that elbow joint. Legs, really just to there. That is it. There's nothing really else you can do with the legs. So for me, he will just always pose, and that's the way he'll be. So up next, we're going to go back to the Autobot side, and we are bringing in Blur, which is going to be quite a unique take on the character because it was a total change from what Blur always was and how he's continued in the line of Transformer cartoons. This was a different take on the character, and I really enjoyed them. So I will see you next time in the next Optimus Wilbur reviews. Remember, people, keep safe, wear a mask, wash your hands, all that stuff. If you want to see behind the scene photos and the toy photography, remember, go to the Facebook page. There's a link in the description, and just go down to photos. You get to see all the shots I take and the toy photography. So all the stuff I do behind the scenes, making the videos as well. And I will catch you next time in the next Optimus Wilbur reviews. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today's video. If you want to make Baby Grimlock happy, why not hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. All new videos are always coming right here in Optimus Wilbur reviews. If you'd like to follow me in any of my social media links, all the descriptions are in the description box below. And of course, as always, I cannot stress this enough, I wish to thank Cybertronic Spree for allowing me to use their song Cybertronic Warrior as the theme of this channel. Guys, this is an incredible band that does incredible covers, and recently just done an amazing album of the Transformers 1986 movie soundtrack. Please follow them and all their social media links. I have every description in the description box below. Please check them out, and as always, Transformer fans, till all are one.